been a little while since I made a video about this junk pile, but as all the last videos you've seen, she's been losing power all year. Not running like she used to. So eventually got tired of it. Tore it down. Had enough of it. I did compression checks. It was like 165, 175 across the board. Leak down numbers were real high. 10 to 25. Could deal with 10. 25 is high. I was coming through the intake and the exhaust. So I was like, you know what? I'll just go through the whole thing. I'm done. It was beating me to death. So the bottom end, we had like 8,000 skirt clearance. So that was the leak down on the bottom end. And on top, it was the valves. They were leaking a little bit around the seats, I guess. So I haven't got my heads back yet, but short block is back. So I'm gonna put that together, at least get it painted. So this way when the heads come, I can just throw those on there, get this thing back together. The transmission I may have back today too. I went ahead and had it going through my old one, the one I had in it originally. So this way I can bring this thing all the way back. Let's look at this motor. So there she is in all of her glory. It did break down. It was 30 over, we went 40 over. Like I said, skirt clearance was an issue. Went ahead and reused another flat top. These right here with the deck height and everything else, these are 11 to 1. And the last ones were like 10.5, 10.7. Went ahead, put a new timing set in it while I was here. Still got the same cam in it as last year. Degreed in at 102 again, like it has been. It was hot tank, cam bearings, obviously rod mains. Everything was done to it. I had a line hone too because it had studs on it. I'll flip it over and I'll show you the bottom end real quick. All right, the bottom end is the exact same as I had in it before. He just went over it, resized the rods, polished the crank, line honed it because he said the saddles were like 2-3 thousandths off because where it's got studs in it, I guess they put them in, they never had line honed. I don't know. So I told him to do it. It's still standard rods, standard main bearings. So that was good. We didn't have to cut anything going on there. But yeah, she's all pretty like now. So hopefully we found the power in her again this year. So yeah, I'm hoping mixture of the shitty ring seal that I had going on and then the old valve job there that didn't really hold up so well. I'm hoping the mixture of the two is what was killing this thing. And that's the only thing I can think of. Because it was just definitely down on power this year. The good news is I didn't need new valve springs. Pressures were kind of a little bit all over the place, but he said he could still redo my old springs. He said they were still fine. So he's gonna reset them when he does valve job. So he said they would probably be done Friday, which is a couple days ago. So I'm gonna give him a call tomorrow on Monday. See if they're ready for pickup. If they are, that'd be awesome. I can get this thing together. And once I get trans back, maybe go take a couple hits on it Friday, maybe, if it's together. But as of today, I just want to get the 10 on it. Whatever I can get on today, I want to get on it. This way I'm kind of ahead of the schedule as far as getting it ready, which is, it's not really a lot. Put the oil pump, pickup, pan and timing cover on it, and that's damn near about all I can do today. I guess could prime the block, get it ready for paint. But other than that, that's about all I can do today. So I'm gonna do that, because it'll still be a little bit ahead. So that's all my updates right now for this thing. I'm gonna go ahead and start putting this thing together. Next videos, hopefully you see it going back in the car and maybe a couple hits on this thing. Hopefully. It's been about, I don't know what it's been now, I guess 3 weeks, 4 weeks it's been down. Probably 4 weeks, I think it's been down. And season's coming to an end, so I'd like to get a couple hits in it before the end. I have a race in November. And then after that, I don't know. Probably sit in the garage. I'm gonna take motor back out this winter and trans. And I'm gonna just go over the paint on it because paint's never been great on it. It's good enough for a driver. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna put a show paint job on and redo it. I just wanna look a little bit better now. I mean, it's showing its age now. It's showing me where some of the weak points were, like on the body, where we're starting to get a little bit of stress stuff going on. Like around these area here, you start getting these little tiny, I don't know if you pick it up there, but you get like a little tiny crack right here. So me finding that kind of little stuff, at least I can fix that now. I'll just put a piece of like 1/8 inch behind that, or not 1/8 inch, but yeah, probably 1/8 will probably hold that. I'll put it behind there, mount it, because I already got 1-inch box tubing all up behind it. And that's about it for it. Just go over the little dumb stuff that's got a little bit of cracks in here. Not a 2,000 pound car though. Weighs 2650 with me in it. I know everybody seems to think it's extremely light. Not. Now you can see right here in these, where I bonded the doors together, that's starting to crack up a little bit. So I gotta fix that too. But not terrible. I put a lot of reinforcements in it when I was building it, but obviously you're gonna find all the weak links that you missed when you start driving them. Yep, but on the next video, like I said, hopefully to be the engine together, trans is together, and they're coupled together, and I'll be dropping that thing in here. And then hopefully, God, I hope I'll be tickle pink with 1050s again. I mean, it's been 1040s where, but it consistently ran 1050s before. So I'm hoping that's what it runs again. And then I'll be done with this one for a while. I'll take this one on drag week next year though. Then we'll finally be getting on to that car. Finally, I should have already been on that car, but this one drives me nuts. You know how it is. If you're anything like me with ADD, something starts eating at you, you just start digging at it and digging at it until you eventually, hopefully figure it out, or not sell it. Yeah, and then we'll get on this. Finally, it's been sitting here long enough, I ain't done nothing to it. Got a whole shitload of parts for it. Haven't really done nothing to it though. Looked at it. So yeah, that's my story. And that was it. Like I said, I'm hoping it was the mixture of the leak downs and everything else going on with this thing was what was killing my power. Because you know, we tried timing everywhere, tried cam timing everywhere, we tried valve adjustments everywhere, different transmissions, different converters, and nothing helped it. 1096, I think, was best passage here. I think at like 120. I think for most mile an hour, and its car's been almost, it's been like 129 and some change before. So we're definitely losing some steam up top, and it was no matter where you set timing at. This car there for a little while was running 11.0s to 11.1. And my 60 would go anywhere from 141 to my worst was a 189 when it spun. And the car would run 11.1, 120 mile an hour. I'd get a 141 60, the car would run 11.0s at 120. So never did pick up on top, ever. And it was kind of weird. Timing everywhere from 30 degrees total, all the way clean to 40, 11.0, 11.1, 120. Nothing in this car would change, ever. Valve adjustment, same. Do the cam in it. Actually, it slowed it down a little bit doing the cam. So I put it right back at the 102 that it was originally at, and called it dead because obviously that wasn't an issue either. So I think it was leaked down. It's like I was saying, had plenty of cranking compression on it, but leak down numbers sucked. So hopefully with the fresh bottom end, fresh heads, we found it. But yeah, so I'm gonna wrap this one up here. This way everybody knows what I'm doing. Short block's done, heads are on the way. Hopefully be here tomorrow and maybe Friday. Go do some test hits and get some, hope some 10s out, man. Right now, if I get 1050 out, I mean, I know you first out, you can go run the best. If it's anywhere in the 10s on Friday, I'll be tickled because at least I know I'm on the right path. If it busts off another 11.0 or nothing, you guys might see it on Marketplace. All right. Look for a video when this piece of junk's running again, maybe.